We find Ossai, number 46 here, standing, outside linebacker in this 3-3-5 defense. It's third down. Real nice pass rush. Gets a chance to get a hit on the quarterback. This is kind of a trademark thing for him, just wide swinging of his arms. Gets the tackle off balance straight away with hands to the chest. And this is a nice move here, this ripping down that gets the tackle lurching forward. I like how his eyes are on the quarterback, and he's got his hands actively working to get the outside arm of the tackle off of him. First his left arm, then he's going to swim with the right hand over the top, and then finally you see right here he gets the elbow of the tackle. Just make sure he clears that. He's able to bend and lay a big hit on the quarterback. Watch it again. Nice job versus the left tackle here. He's able to drive him back into the quarterback. First thing you'll see is that he's got great length. Does a nice job kind of attacking the outside shoulder, heading directly upfield here, popping the tackle, really getting his hands off first. Really powerful there. You can see it perhaps even better at full speed. And then I think he does a nice job generally of gauging the ball carrier in the case of running back, but also the depth here of the pocket. The quarterback in the pocket, he tries to win inside. You can see the tackle is really, really out of sorts right there. And the quarterback kind of makes a nice move, even though there's a hold here to escape that pressure. Watch it again. Again, you can see the pop a little bit better at full speed underneath the left tackle's left shoulder. We get a look at him as a D-end in a four-man front here with his hand in the dirt. He has a tendency, I think, in the 3 games I've seen to be off the ball late or out of his stance late. So out of the games I've watched, I really prefer him standing for that reason. But there's a lot of good stuff to see on this play, and we'll kind of trace it back. Or after the fact, we'll look at some more evidences of some things we see here. Does a good job finding the ball while engaged. Does a great job with his hands here. He's able to rip and get off this block and does not give up on the play. He always plays with great hustle. And I'll say this, we do say that about players, you know, they arrive with bad intention, or they're violent, or they're physical. I don't think I recall seeing anybody that finishes as violently, as routinely as Ossai. I mean, when he hits you, you go down, and he punishes guys. Watch this. Just cleaning it up on the back end. But we're going to look at, as I said, we're going to look at a bunch of plays where you see the exact same thing in terms of how he finishes. I like how he sheds there and does not give up on the play. Again, he's the end here in this 4-2. Again, he's kind of late off the ball. Not as late, but you can see he's the last guy off the ball. But I love this. Love how he's finding the ball carrier or eyeing the backfield while engaged. And I like how routinely and seemingly how simple it is for him to just use that length, lock out fully, and shed. Finds the ball carrier, comes back, and finishes. You can see at the end, he kind of hurls that back to the ground. And like I said, he always finishes these tackles violently. It's just so good using this length. You see it again and again and again. Right here, these tackles, these offensive linemen are not able to get their hands on him because of his length. And he gets his hands into them first. Not only that, he really does a good job just generating power, finding the football. It does not give up on plays that are away from him. You can see just this hustle here, this ability to lock out fully, shed, find the ball carrier, and hustle and find himself in the right place at the right time. Unfortunately, you know, sort of trips over his ankle or his calf there. But yeah, just a great hustle play, and love what we see in terms of controlling the guy across from him. This is Ossai off the left tackle side, strong side here, backer. I watch him read the backfield, watch him set the edge, watch him get off 2 blocks, and watch him finish violently. I like how he takes the back, reads the action here. takes up a gap with the tight end, and then watch him get outside of the back, press the back into a gap right there, set the edge, finish. Watch it again. More of the same, really. Beats the block with his length. You can see him lock out his arms fully, control the tackle, find the ball carrier while controlling the tackle. Again, we see this over and over. Find a ball carrier, hit the ball carrier. Watch it again. Here's an example of him not winning with his hands. He's kind of dip his shoulder. He's trying to spike this inside. They're sending a DB off the corner. And right here you can see the tackle is able to get his hands into Ossai, or I guess that's the guard. Yeah. Ossai is kind of still peeking around there, trying to guess at where the ball carrier is going. He gets out of his gap, and he allows himself to be driven out of that gap on this particular play. Joseph Ossai is a D-end outside linebacker from Texas. He is 6'4", 255 pounds. He has great length, does a nice job against the run using that length. Shows ability as a pass rusher. You do see him in zone drops. He does look to me like a player or an edge guy that could get you 8 to 12 sacks and do a lot of things well for you that the Ravens would ask him to do. And I think they'll take him if he's there. Of course, depending on who else is there, but he's somebody they would like to have in the first round.